Welcome to Vnews today, and here are today's headlines.
More than 22.1 million students across the country start new school year. Photo exhibition in France features Vietnam's first independent days. Vietnam fails to keep pace with green growth trend. Japan's new leadership wins polls backing.
More than 22.1 million students nationwide eagerly went back to school on September the 5th as the 2011-2012 academic year began.
Leaders of the party, state government and National Assembly attended opening ceremonies at various schools around the country to give a new school year a proper send-off. National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng joined teachers and students of the Hanoi Amsterdam Senior High School at the new academic year opening ceremony. The Hanoi Amsterdam School has been renowned for its high-quality training over the past 26 years. Last year, almost 500 students won prizes at contests for outstanding students at all levels, including 2 international awards in chemistry and maths. A day before, Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Thiện Nhân attended a similar event at the Việt Đức High School in Hanoi, where he praised the school for its achievement over the past 56 years. Việt Đức School has been placed in the list of top 200 schools with highest university entrance rate nationwide. This is one of the few schools in the country which have implemented German language teaching effectively. Earlier, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng, Vice State President Nguyễn Thị Doan, and Deputy National Assembly Chairman Uông Chu Lu attended the new school year opening ceremonies in Thừa Thiên Huế, Hà Nam, and Thanh Hóa provinces.
A photo exhibition entitled Vietnam's First Independent Days 1945-1946 opened at the Vietnamese Control Center in Paris to mark the country's 66th National Day, which falls on September 2nd.
The exhibition displays 200 black and white photos, including 40 photos that snapped President Ho Chi Minh. The photos were presented by French historian Professor Philippe de Villiers. The photos feature the images of Hanoi during the first independent days, as well as the Vietnamese people's eagerness to welcome the new era. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Vietnamese ambassador to France Dương Chí Dũng said the exhibition was a chance for visitors to see with their own eyes the happiness of the Vietnamese people and their friends during the first independent days. The ambassador thanked Professor Philippe de Villiers and other French historians and their efforts to preserve the valuable photo.
Also in France, President of the French National Heritage League, Philippe Chaplin, has handed over a number of photos and historical documents on the Hanoi Opera House to Ambassador Dương Chí Dũng.
The photos and documents were presented to Vietnam as the country is planning to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the French-start cultural work later this year. Ambassador Dương Chí Dũng thanked Chaplin for his valuable gifts as well as his fine sentiments towards Vietnam, saying these documents would be used for preservation and exhibition purposes. Philippe Chaplin is a close friend of Vietnamese historians and readers. He had made remarkable contributions to the 1000th anniversary of Thăng Long, Hanoi.
An exchange program entitled Joining the Great Fold between Vietnamese students and German students of Vietnamese origin took place in the capital city of Berlin on September the 3rd.
Head of the Berlin Potsdam Vietnamese Students Association, Nguyễn Hữu Đức, said this was the first activity connecting Vietnamese students and graduates with their Vietnamese German counterparts, aiming to promote understanding and linkages among young Vietnamese people living and studying in Germany. Sports, cultural activities, and art performances will serve as a sort of encouragement for Vietnamese students to overcome difficulties and set up relations in studying and working. The students and Young Star, a music band of Vietnamese students in Berlin, performed songs praising the youth love for the native land and the nation.
The white Thai ethnic minority group in Quỳnh Nhai district in the northern mountainous province of Sơn La restored its hair washing festival during the country's independence holiday. Thousands of local people flocked to enjoy the traditional festival.
The restoration of the festival is to meet the aspiration of local people and to preserve and promote the cultural identity of the white Thai ethnic minority group who had to remove to other places to make room for the Sơn La hydroelectric plant. Previously, the hair washing festival used to take place on the afternoon of the 30th day of the 12th lunar month. People from villages gathered to beat drums and gongs and cheered for a new year. The festival also included dances, rituals to make offering to the gods of river and streams, and folk games. Our villagers participated in the festival as they thought that it was to wash out misfortunes, hardships, diseases and disasters, and to pray for good health, luck and prosperity in the new year. Following the festival, the local people returned home to make offerings to the ancestors. The revived festival is expected to help Quỳnh Nhai district introduce its culture of sport and tourism potentials to visitors both at home and abroad.
Green growth has become a focus in national development policy of many countries, including Vietnam. However, Vietnam has yet to keep pace with this new trend.
Green growth is seen as a way to achieve the economic growth target while ensuring the sustainability of the environment and natural resources. The Asia-Pacific regions account for 2/3 of the world's poor population and is vulnerable to climate change and economic crisis. Therefore, the region has considered green growth as its development strategy in order to ensure the sustainability of both economic growth and environmental protection. It could be said that after the recent economic and financial crisis, energy crisis, as well as impact of climate change, green growth has become an indispensable trend and a global playing role. Given 11 sectors of the green economy defined by the United Nations Environmental Protection Program, Vietnam holds many advantages. In my opinion, Vietnam as well as European nations have lots of potentials to develop the green economy. Vietnam holds strength in terms of water, solar and green energy. However, Vietnam's economy has failed to catch up with the green growth trend due to backward technology, large consumption of natural resources and energy, and big volume of discharged waste. To turn into a green economy, experts suggested that Vietnam should innovate technology, develop ecological system-based economic sectors, and improve the environmental industry and recycling services. For this purpose, the country needs to spend a sum equivalent to 2% of its GDP.
Japan's new Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda and his cabinet has won solid support in opinion polls, with respondents expressing confidence in his ability to lead the post-quake recovery.
The Nikkei Business Daily said its survey shows 67% approval for Noda's cabinet, a significant recovery from the dismal 19% rating his unpopular predecessor Nato Kan recorded in late July. The mass circulation Yomiuri newspaper says 65% of the public supported Noda's new leadership team, and a poll by Kyodo News Agency showed a 63% approval for the cabinet. In the Nikkei survey, 36% of the respondents said they support Noda's Democratic Party of Japan, while 30% in favor of the main opposition Liberal Democratic Party. The figures collected by the Yomiuri newspaper are 28% and 23% respectively.
And that's the end of Vnews today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.